What a strange way to start a video, am I right? If you can't tell, I am doing some PT style work with a TENS unit, and I wanted to film a YouTube video. Had some sporadic brain stuff happen. Sporadic brains, that sounds like I was like in an accident or something. I just had like a hamstring thing while squatting, and I thought while I was sitting here on the TENS unit, oh, I should film a YouTube video about like health and recovery and everything. And not just like sit here and waste time. So I got 6 minutes left on this jaunt. Let's talk about what I use a TENS unit for. TENS units are kind of like overrated and underrated at the same time. A lot of people use them and then that's it. They just hook them up, let that muscle flex a lot, and then don't do anything else. That's not what it's for. TENS unit is to work the muscle, get it fatigued, get the pain removed is the goal. So then you can work out the muscle or stretch the muscle or get the muscle into a range of motion that really, really hurts you without pain. So then you can work on it and then it hopefully isn't hurt anymore. But not the point of this video. Point of this video is to talk about how to deal with pain and injury as a powerlifter, as a lifter, as someone who goes to the gym in general. So there is 3 steps to dealing with pain and injury. Number 1 is don't freak out. Most likely, it is not an injury. It is just pain. Pain and injury gets confused so often, and it's not. They're not similes. Pain is pain. It can be healed. You can take a Tylenol and you're good to go. It lasts 12 to like 24 hours. Now there are like chronic pains that last forever and you have to do certain things to warm those up or to work those out. But for the most part, pain and injury are not interchangeable. Injury is something is torn, something is broken, something needs to be repaired. You need surgery or you need like stents without going to the gym. I can't heal injury. I can't give you any tips to heal an injury. Most of those tips are like, go to physical therapy, a good physical therapy, and go to a doctor and get your shit figured out. But I can give you tips for injury. And my first tip is invest in something that you can do to help it. Foam rollers, massage guns, muscle relaxers, anything that you can do to get that pain out of there so then you can work yourself in a full range of motion is what you want to do. You do not want to just sit around whenever you have a pain because that just makes it worse. Makes it tight, makes it seized. Most muscle pains come from tight muscles, not because you're overdoing something. Now, if you have pain in like your joints, multivitamins, fish oil, that stuff can help. But pain in the muscles is mostly just due to tightness, due to overexertion, not due to anything serious. Like, for example, this is my first day back at lifting since competition, and I fucked up my hamstring. It sucks. You're going to deal with some sort of pain or injury while lifting. Don't freak out. Just roll with it. The next step to that is find something that helps you with your pain and injury. If a warm-up routine really, really helps you, if you have like massive quad pain whenever you sumo deadlift, but if you warm up your glutes, it goes away. Warm up your glutes. Warm-up routines are such a underrated and overrated thing. So many people talk about them, but yet don't do it right. They have like some generic warm-up routine where they walk on the treadmill for like 10 minutes and they do some like band dislocations with their shoulders and then they roll, get under the barbell. And then others have like an hour-long thing that they do, but it's not specific. Your warm-up routine is your warm-up routine. Be as specific to what you need as possible. For me, I warm up my abs because if I don't, I have back pain. I can't squeeze my abs if I don't warm them up, so I do like bird dogs or like a plank or something. I warm up my glutes because I don't have very active glutes. My quads want to take over. And then I'll do like some walking lunges to warm up quads, glutes, hamstrings all at once. I'll do some booty band stuff to work on my glutes. I'll do some hip stuff because my hips get really, really tight. And then I'm good to go. But my warm-up's so specific. You need to find a specific warm-up for you. It's going to take some trial and error. It's going to take time. You're not just going to be able to find it automatically. It comes with experience of lifting, possibly going and seeing a very focused sports massage or sports medicine physical therapist that can help you design a warm-up routine for you. But it needs to be as specific as it can be for you. And then tip number 3, and really the last tip, this could have probably been a TikTok instead of a YouTube video, but here we are, hearing me yap unedited for the 5 minutes or whatever. Number 3 is work through it. Don't stop working out just because you have a pain. Work through it. Pain only gets worse with rest most of the time. Obviously, there's caveats to everything, right? But if you have a really, really tight muscle, sitting there and doing nothing isn't going to help. Have a mobility routine. Have something that you can do, that you can fall back on, and then try to get that movement in. Do it lighter, right? Like, I'm not going to hop under a barbell with 450 pounds right now and squat, but I am going to do this tens unit and then do some ranges of motion, air squats, something that I can work that muscle out and get a big stretch, get a big contraction. So it's all about just finding what works for you. Injury and pain is such a person by person, such a unique thing because each person's body is built differently and each person has stronger joints or stronger muscles. Certain muscles are stronger than others and certain muscles are more active than others. It all just depends on your past and what you've dealt with. So you have to find very specific movement patterns that don't hurt, very specific warm-up routines, very specific recovery techniques that work specifically for you. Don't hop in a fucking ice bath, though, because that shit pisses me off. Ice baths, a little rant for you, are seen to negatively affect muscle growth. It does not help at all. You need that inflammation to build muscle. You need that soreness. Driving that soreness out, yes, it feels good, but at the same time, you're directly interfering with hypertrophy and muscle building. If you want to do it as like a health guru, mental bro type deal, cool. But if you're just know that it's going to affect your gains in the gym. Cold tubs, saunas. Saunas may see improvement. Studies are coming out slowly but surely. But ice baths for sure are ruining gym gains. That was just me ranting for like 5 minutes about recovery and injury. Hopefully you all got something valuable out of it. Like, have a warm-up routine, still work through ranges of motion, go see a physical therapist, go see a good physical therapist, and then get a good warm-up routine for them. Don't stop doing the exercises just because it feels a little bit uncomfortable. Obviously, chronic pain is something different, but you got to work through those ranges of motion because that's what's going to help, not just giving up and, oh, this hurts, so I'm not going to do it. No, you need to say this hurts, so I'm going to do it more, lighter, and figure it out. Super weird rant type video, but what else am I going to post on a beautiful Tuesday? So it's Monday now, but I post this on Tuesday. So thank you all for watching. I just competed. If you want to go watch that video, it's up in that corner, one of those corners. And you all have a great time, and I will see you all on Thursday, most likely, if this hamstring stops being a bitch. Deuces.